Okay, so good morning, everyone. Today I'm going to be presenting to you my Green Environment Scholarship application. Now, first, let me introduce myself. I'm Maya Hussein, a computer engineering senior with a minor in mathematics. Now, ever since I was a child, I was really immersed in the belief of nature and its importance. I also believe that its well being is one of the things, or one of the most important things that are making us actually alive. Otherwise, we'd be actually extinct, more or less. I believe it allows me to de stress, to focus more, and even relieve myself whenever I feel overwhelmed and anxious with everything that's going on our in our fast-paced world. So actually having a better environment and a cleaner one has been one of my main goals, regardless of what I do or where I go. And I've been trying to use the tools that I have to be able to what's it called? Yeah, to be able to do something that is useful. So actually, I am the general manager of the student union tech and innovation. So I use that to be able, I use that you could say position to be able to or power to be able to create a feature of carpooling on the app where you could be able to register yourself with anyone that's going to the university and you could go carpooling with them. They could be your friends, anyone that's going to the university, anyone at all at AUC actually. And it was actually quite good. However, something that's more even had a greater impact was the carpooling initiative, which was at the Omar Mohsen Gate. Now, I was part of creating the strategy and the outline of that project, and that project actually had three major, you could say, goals, and which was the deterrent of single occupancy vehicles. So we were trying to decrease traffic as well and environmental harm by deterring the single occupancy of vehicles that release carbon emissions and reduces the air quality as a whole. And this was also with collaboration with the students union, so it is making it more accessible and broader to the union or the community as a whole. And actually that carpooling area that was only locked to carpooling vehicles, actually in the beginning it was a bit empty because not a lot of people believed in the idea. However, with the enforcement of and the help of the students union, a lot of people have been carpooling nowadays, and hopefully the carbon dioxide emissions and the has been reduced and the air quality has increased. Now, also, I participated in a VR system for climate awareness that was a hackathon or a competition collaborated with the University of Glasgow in the United Kingdom. So, the aim of this project was to be able to predict or forecast the future of the environment based on the levels of fossil fuels and carbon dioxide emissions in that area. And you'd get to see statistics as you're walking in the VR or in the community itself. And you could play with the carbon dioxide and carbon emissions levels and the fossil fuels and the toxicity and everything regarding pollution. You could play with the numbers to be able to predict a better or worse future based on these analysis and numbers. Actually, it was also integrated with VR, as I said before, and AI, and we were trying to tackle a lot of the SDRs. And another thing that I would be doing was that I would always try to advocate against smoking. As a non smoker myself, I'd like to raise awareness about the health risks associated with the smoking and to be able to encourage healthier lifestyle choices and well being as a whole. This in itself fosters a culture of wellness among myself and my peers and gives us a cleaner, and you could say clearer environment as a whole. And last but not least, being a general manager of the union, as I said, or I'm sorry, of the tech and innovation, in specific in the union allowed me to be able to replace any paper related requirements to convert them into software features where everyone would get to use the app instead of printing non-important papers that needed to be used and reused and thrown away and recycled and burning and all that. However, instead, it would be a lot better, instead of chopping down all these trees, it would be a lot better to use a feature on a system that's integrated and everyone would get to use at the palm of their hand. So, in conclusion, that was my focus among for the last 3 4 years in the university. However, even before that, I would advocate for the environment and for climate change. I had a club for self empowerment. However, in that club, we would also raise awareness for the climate change and the effects of being in control of your life, how that would affect the environment as a whole, and the positive impacts of that on the green environmental aspect of things. And I guess I'd say that's it. My aim would be to be able to have a greener future and a much healthier one. And I hope you've enjoyed my presentation, and thank you.